Episode 30 of the Dusty Valley series sees me flying solo. As ever, that means I get myself into a sticky situation, but on a positive note, it's the channel's 2-year anniversary, so give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe people, and let's get farming. That's the copy finished. I really don't want to be getting outside in this. Look at that weather. I think it's going to be here for a little while. We've got thunder, we've got a little bit of lightning. But anyway, thank you for joining me. We are on just shy of 50 grand. It's September. And those of you who've been watching the channel recently will know that Dusty is currently over in no man's land. So I'm down here in the valley on my own. And I've got to say the weather really has taken a turn for the worse. Look at our crops, my goodness. I really need to get on top of this. I am doing a terrible job here. These things are wilting all the time. We have got produce, I'll deal with that later. So I've got a couple things on I need to deal with today. I don't know how easy it's going to be without Dusty because I'm going to have to do a lot of the logistics work myself. I'm just going to have a quick look at the animals as usual. I'm going to think about my plan and then I think I'm just going to get on with it. Oh, I'm sorry ladies, you are completely out of food. I will get a batch of TMR in here super quick. Yeah, we really need to get in there and tidy up. You know what? I have to say, Dusty being away has pretty much come at the worst time. We are super busy, we've got lots of stuff to deal with, and this really is now not a one-man operation. I am going to miss his presence around here. I'm just going to have to dig in and get on with it. So TMR is definitely on the list. I know the chickens are okay, and I know that the sheep are okay, so I don't need to worry about those. Let's just have a quick look at the state of affairs here. So we're going to have heavy rain right through till about 11. Okay, so I'll do a couple of jobs around here, make sure the animals are happy. Then I'm going to have to get the trailer out, the tractor, the cultivator, the seeder, because I need to get some wheat in the field down in the forest. I'm fairly confident we've got TMR down in the silo, so let's go down and get some of that. While I'm doing that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all of the subscribers who have recently come onto the channel. We have, as of today, hit the target for the month. In fact, the target for the end of the year. So I am super chuffed with that. Welcome to all you new subscribers. And again, welcome to all you regular viewers. I love having you here. I love reading your comments. Stick comments down below. Even if it's just a hi, I will reply. I will read everything. And damn it, that is bad news. I thought we had TMR in here, so I'm going to have to mix some up, which is the last thing I want to do in this weather. Okay, Crimson, stop moaning, and let's get on with it. I've got to say that isn't my best mixing. My ratios are way off, but I do know that we've got an awful lot of hay in there, so I don't mind using a bit more hay. I'd rather use the least amount of silage as possible. Obviously that's a process and it takes months to create silage, so the less of that the better. Alright, let's get this into the cows, get them happy and move on to the biggest task of the day. Goodness me, look at that pile of muck. We have got to deal with that. The cows, they've really done half produce muck and slurry, which has been a major issue around here from day one. Right, let's just get roughly in the middle. I think the girls have had their fill. The last bit that's left, there's nothing there, and they have all gone, which is fine. Hold on, hold on. Here they come. They know it's food time. I had a panic then because I thought I was tipping out the right hand side. I wasn't, I was tipping out left, so that's okay. Right, I think I'm going to mix up one more. Lovely, that's much better. I think I got the ratio spot on there. Mind your head, darling. Wow. Okay. Here we go then. Is that dropping? 16, 15? Yeah, there we go. Edge forward just to spread it out a bit. And these lovely ladies will be happy. Oh, I just caught a glimpse in my rearview mirror of a heifer just legging it around the corner there. They know when the food is out. That's for sure. And there we go, over to 0. Right, park the beast up in the corner. Great mixer, I do love this mixer. I know there's other options, but this one is what we went for. Fantastic job. Yes, there we go. Hello ladies, how are you doing? Brilliant, I'm happy with that. It's not too hard to deal with the cows. It's just something you absolutely need to do every day, twice a day. Make sure they're fit and healthy and happy. We will need to deal with the manure, but that is a job I can do later on. But for now, the next job is to get into the Fendt and get that onto the trailer so I can start to cultivate that field. But before I get going, I just want to draw your attention to the fact the channel is now 2 years old. Can you believe it? This will be our 160th video on the channel, and those of you who have been here from day one will remember we were originally Crimson Banshee Gaming. Crimson Banshee actually is my long-term Xbox gamer tag, would you believe it? And that's the reason that name came along. But we had a bit of a rebrand a couple of months ago this year, and I think things have improved drastically. We are focusing on FS22 exclusively. We will drop in the odd video every now and then. That's mostly just for my sanity. I am a sim gamer. I do like to play lots of other games. I've been playing ETS2 for God knows how long. I love VR. I'm big into VR gaming, but simulation and farming is definitely where my passion lives. Dusty's going to be around for a while yet, until my brain becomes too tired to think up new storylines. But until then, stick around, keep commenting, thank you, and let's get on with it. Just backing up to the lime hopper here, the spreader, because I do remember that the field in the middle of the forest does need some lime. It's been cultivated, I've just checked, I'd completely forgotten that that was done before. So if I get some lime in, and then hopefully we can just seed the damn thing and we'll be done. Now, I don't mind liming in this weather, but I would prefer that the rain eased off just a little bit if I'm going to be drilling. Otherwise, we just end up with a massive quagmire. And particularly that field that I'm about to head to now, it's on such a slope. I don't think I'll get up there without slipping. The seeder's already down there. Dusty moved that down there just before we headed off to no man's land last time round. So luckily, I don't need to worry about the logistics quite as much as I thought I would have to. But still, I want the rain to ease off. If I get the liming done and it's still raining, then I might pop down to the market garden, because I've got a funny feeling we might be ready to do some harvesting. I've had to put the lights on simply because it's so dark. Now, there's the cedar, as you can see. Lovely job. I mean, it's a beast, isn't it? I reckon we'll be maybe 3 rows up on this and we'll be done. Equally, this spreader has quite a wide range, so I'm going to get myself, going to go almost about a third in. About here. I think that should be more than enough. Don't need my lights on, so let's turn them off and let's get underway. I'm in trouble. It's exactly as I suspected. I should not come out in this weather. Oh, I'm so annoyed at myself. I'm stuck. Okay, let's back up. No, I'm stuck. Okay, I need to rethink this. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. Look at it. It's properly in there. I mean, the wheel weights won't help. They give us grip most of the time, but yeah, it's sunk. That's pretty sticky. Well, I can confidently say that I was too far over because there's a big gap here. So, you know, lesson learned, silver linings and all that. Also, there's a bit of crop here that wasn't taken out. This has turned into a shambles. I've managed to back up and I'm stuck again. And I know that's not helping, I'm just getting frustrated. Okay, I'm going to detach. I'm going to try again. Right, I'm out. That was an absolute nightmare. I'm going to leave the... I'm going to leave the spreader there. I have totally chewed up the field now. Just take a look at that. Christ almighty. Feel like I want to come down and cultivate again. Look at it. My goodness. Okay, well that's just me being, arrogant I suppose, just wanting to get things done quickly just because I'm here on my own. But I should have thought about that. So I'm going to go do that check down at the market garden, as I said I was going to, and hopefully the rain will ease off. It's coming out to 10 past 10, so I think the rain will ease off shortly. So I'll just have a quick look up here. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to swing left as well. Come on, brakes. I've got a feeling that this old thing, I say old, it's not old at all. That's a term of endearment. This tractor definitely needs a bit of maintenance. The brakes are squishy and soft and non-responsive. She seems to be chugging. There's an awful lot of black smoke coming out of her. The problem is, I'm not a mechanic, and the in-house mechanic that is Dusty isn't here. So please, Fendt, please don't break down on me today. I don't think I could cope with that, not in this weather. Okay, yeah, so the team are still taking in the planks, so they are still producing. Yes, oh yes, look at that. So we have got a load of furniture coming out. We've still got all the pallets we would ever need over there. And then behind the back, nothing has changed, I don't think. So just a very quick flying update. There you go. That's all the stock we've got in terms of planks. Great stuff. Let's get down to the market garden. Do you know, my feeling is that we are going to experience a big payday around here sometime soon. I've got a feeling it could be grapes, but it's a new venture for me. Dusty's never got involved with grapes before. We've done breweries, yeah, we've done beer. That was great in Erlengracht, check that out. That made a lot of money, but then again, we did have a whole enterprise there. We had the bar as well, didn't we? So, yeah, I don't know how we're going to get on with the grapes. But that aside, I really do feel like there's some payday coming. Something is wrong with this. She's wobbling now. Definitely wobbling. Can you see that? Bit of steering wobble. Right, I'm going to get some fuel. At least I can deal with that. And then I'll head down behind me and go and check out the market garden. So yes, as I was saying, waffling on, I think we've got a big payday coming. Now, we are going to make a lot on silage in the next sort of 12 to 18 months because we've got loads of grass in our bunker, and I think we'll get another load in that before we put the cover on. So that is a good money spinner. We're also making so much milk that our dairy can't cope. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of other chain we can get into. If not, I can sell it to the bakers and make a load of cash there as well. Right, I think we're full on the fuel. How much was that? 853 euro bucks. My goodness, prices have gone up around here. Oh, did you see that idiot trying to overtake me then? Just give me the space I need, you prat. Right, here we go. I'll step in here and have a quick look. Bumpity bump. Well, just while I'm waiting for the weather to ease up, I've just had a look pretty much down every single row, and looking at my special electronic farming device down here in the bottom right corner that you can see, it tells me that we have potentially 8,000 litres of crop here. So if I go and check current market prices, I might be able to get a rough estimate on what this is going to bring in. Right, I'm back here in the cab out of the rain, just having a look at things. So grape, okay, what have we got? The best one's looking like Le Jardin de Fermier. Oh no, it's not. Pizzeria, 904, and that's literally almost next door to where we are. So we're not going to be spending a lot on diesel, getting things moved from point A to point B. 904, that's normally per 1,000. We've got 8,000, so we're looking at about 8,000 euro bucks. Yeah, do you know what? I feel a bit disappointed with that. Yeah, 8,000 litres at roughly 1,000 per 1,000. That's 8,000, isn't it? Is my maths wrong? Yeah, that's a shame. I don't know what I was hoping for, but it doesn't feel like a lot. But I suppose there's not really a huge amount of work to be done with the crop. It just sits there, so, you know, money for old rope, really. Well, I'm getting a bit fed up of waiting for this rain. It's coming up to 11 o'clock, and if the weather forecast is as good as it is in Back to the Future 2, then we should have no rain bang on 11 a.m. Well, it's just gone 11 a.m. and it is still raining, so we're not quite in the future yet. Oh well, as soon as this heads off, then I'll get down to that field and get it finished. Well, the weather forecast was well off. It's almost 11:30 now, so I mean it couldn't get any further away from the hour. But yes, let's get down there, get this liming done, and then we can get some seed in ready for next year. This is going to be feed for the chickens again, I think. Might as well get some wheat in there. We've got plenty of sorghum back at the silo, which is what was in there originally. But I think if we just maximise the yield with a bit of lime, everything else looks good, and then I think we'll be okay for next time around. Now this field is fairly quick draining, and yes, I know I'm pushing my luck half an hour after a big downpour, but I think we'll be okay. I think with the dynamics of the world we operate in here, we should be good. So let's just swing around, get hitched up. Look at that, that's perfect. Bosh! And then we can get all this lime in. It is still very wet, I have to say, but I've just powered up as quickly as possible, and that's given me the momentum, and going down obviously is going to be much easier. That's not too bad at all. So I've got a strip down the edge and a strip down the middle. I haven't done a great job. I mean, look at those lines. Those tram lines are wibbledy-wobbledy. Wow, have I been drinking? Okay, let me get this done here. I am a perfectionist, so I need to make sure that everything is good. We're spreading. Get to the edge. Happy, happy. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not yet sure about the width of this, I must admit. See, I've missed again. What's wrong with me? Okay, I've fiddled around with the edge, and that's all nice and tidy. Just got that little patch over there, which I will deal with. All good. Okay, and then I can get hitched up with the seeder and get some crop in the ground. I feel like I've made a bit of a meal out of this. Right, lime spreading done. I have to say, I do love it when the tractor's dirty. I know it sounds odd, but it just feels like it's been properly working, and a tractor's only really happy when it's been working. That is its raison d'etre, so happy days. Right, let me get this placed over there. I need to swing around here, get hooked up, get some seed in, and then I think this field will be happy for a good few months. I'm just a bit concerned about all that black smoke. Look at it bellowing out of the engine there. I think we do need some maintenance on this desperately. This might be the last major job I do until Dusty's back. This is really going to show whether or not we've got the grip here, because this is heavy. I think we're okay. So I'm dropping wheat, but it also drops fertilizer at the same time. So we will have a great yield on the back of this, I hope. Yeah, we're okay. We're pulling okay. As I say, this field drains fairly quickly. Hello, a bit of dust there. Did you see that? How bizarre. There. This is long though, and I'm up the bank. So lift. And I think I'm going to have to come back slowly. Don't jackknife. Come around. I'm going to go hit the other end and take that approach. Final row then I'm absolutely done. I think that's not a bad job at all. We got the lime in, we got the seed in, happy days, and I think we should be 100% on the levels of fertilizer as well. I'm super happy. Good job me, well done. Got myself out of a sticky situation at the beginning, but we're all good now. Yeah, that's not a bad job done. So, while I've got the seeder on the back... Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that deer okay? My goodness. Where's it gone? Oh no, please, I hope. I can't see anything under the wheels. Oh, I think it was lucky. Wow, what a stupid animal running out like that. Whew. Well, as I was saying, I've got the seeder hitched up, so I might as well drive that straight back. I will come back and pick up the lime spreader shortly after. I'm just putting the spreader back where we picked it up from, back in here, in the dry, and then I'm going to go give this old beast and our seeder a bit of a spray. There we go, that'll do. Unhitch. Fantastic job. Okay, happy with that. That way, if we do give things a bit of a spray, it just keeps things clean. And I think I'm going to call Dusty in to give the Fendt here a bit of maintenance, because she's in desperate need of it. She's down to about 14%. That's the issue. That's why we're getting black smoke coming out, as you can see. Look at that. Oh, she does shine when she's clean. She really does. Well, the seeder is back here under the barn looking spotless. We could do with giving the cultivator a bit of a clean, I must admit. And then obviously these beasts here, these trailers, we've got the forage harvester and we've got this old wagon here. They could do with a spray as well, but, you know, that's not high on my list. However, what is high on my list, and I've just noticed this when I've dropped this off, is our cotton. Our cotton is going to be ready, I think, next month. So we are going to have, and I chuckle because I'm a bit nervous about all this coming in at once, but we are going to have our grapes down at the market garden and potentially our cotton's going to be ready. And the cotton isn't something we've got any equipment for. We said we'd stick it in, and by the time it's ready, we were going to have all the equipment we needed, but we don't, and we've only got about 48 grand in the bank, so we're not going to be buying anything. We're going to have to rent, which is fine, because renting appears to be our new way forward. Certainly, that's what we decided to do in No Man's Land. And actually, speaking of which, I need to give Dusty a call on the mobile, just to see what the plan is for the next couple of weeks. Hold on a sec. Hey, Dusty, it's me. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay, computer guy. Thanks for giving me a call. How's everything back there in the valley?
It's all fine here, Dusty. Yeah, I'm just really checking in to see what the situation is. Everything's good. The animals are happy. The cows are okay. I've got some new fresh TMR in there today. And I've actually just gone and seeded the field down in the forest. So that's now got wheat in it. And it's properly fertilised levels 1 and 2. So that is looking good.
Well done there. Sounds like you don't need me at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say that, Dusty. it's hard work on your own, I must admit. I am missing your presence, I must say.
Don't get all sentimental like you two guy. I'm really enjoying my time here without you. Nice not to have a camera poking in my face all the time. Anyway, is there anything you need?
No, I don't think so, Dusty. No. Well, I say that. I am up here and I am looking at the state of the cotton in field 63.
Oh yeah, go on. How's it looking?
It's looking pretty sweet, Dusty. I think this is going to be ready in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Also, speaking of which, 4 to 6 weeks I think is going to be the window for the grapes down at the market garden. So really I'm calling just to understand where you're going to be needed, because I think I'm going to need all hands on deck down here.
Well, I haven't yet made a full plan, but I have to say, you made some good decisions on the equipment you hired last time round. Everything's looking real peachy. I can't wait to get out there and start mowing. Grass and silage is definitely gonna be how we make some money in the interim.
Ah, fantastic. I'm glad that that's turned out okay, Dusty. I wasn't sure, but it's good to hear that that's okay.
Well, I reckon I'll get things going over here. Then maybe I'll pop back. Man, I ain't looking forward to going back in a plane. But if you're coming up to crop and harvest time, I really want to be there for the grapes, that's for sure. And it's been a while since we've done any real cotton work. You're definitely gonna need a team for that, and we're gonna need to get our hands on some proper equipment there.
Yeah, we are, Dusty, we are. But let's deal with that later on. Okay, so you get yourself settled, get everything underway, maybe get some mowing done, and then perhaps we can swing by here and focus on that the month after. I'll give you a call in a couple of days just to finalise the details. But rest assured, everything's okay here.
Well done, computer guy. I knew I could trust you. I'll speak to you real soon.
Well, I think Dusty has got it all in hand. He's got some massive amounts of mowing to do, but he's got the equipment, which hopefully he will show you next time round. Speaking of which, there's a lot of mowing to do around here as well. I mean, there's all that out there, and I think our own fields will be ready in the very near future. But for now, everything is looking good. The sheep are happy, the chickens are happy, the cows are happy. And you know what? It's 2 years in, and I'm happy. Happy birthday, me. Take care, everyone. Join us for the next episode. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, help support the channel, and I'll see you real soon. Oh yes, and don't forget, Christmas is coming. Oh yes. See you soon, bye bye.